Hello again, students. Welcome to the third installment of Dissecting Laws. Tonight, might I introduce to you my most useful of assistants, your local gravedigger.
What'd you call me?
Well, that is what you do.
They don't need to know that. It ain't like I got ashes on my face or anything like that. Just keep going.
Well, you know. I'm sure they would have figured out at some point. I mean, let's face it, how else would I come up with all these subjects? I gotta have a hand in it somewhere.
Touche, fancy boy, touche.
However, I am most excited to have you as a guest here tonight. I'm surprised you're not busy.
Well, I got all of tonight's freight loaded up in your lab already. Took me a few hours to dig up the right parts, but I found them. Be glad my grandma died recently.
I'm surprised my more recent escape subjects haven't given you more work.
I ain't going after them fuckers. I seen what they do.
No, I meant the ones they leave behind.
Like I said, I ain't going after those fuckers. If I pick up their trail, that means I'm going after them. I got my brother and my sister doing that. No, I ain't heard from them in like 3 days, but I'm assuming they're alright. If they ain't, you got more body parts. And I got a better paycheck.
Quite true. It is quite handy to have someone on the inside, by the way, for any of the students wanting to know how to go about acquiring your body parts. I highly recommend greasing the palm of your local gravedigger.
Make sure he's questionable in appearance and the way he acts, like me. If he don't work without a shirt on, you don't want to approach him. Whereas I like bathing in the moonlight and getting on nice and feeling nice earth and nature and that mumbo jumbo bullshit all up on me. I'm still, stained in a little bit of dirt and ashes. Not sure how the ashes got there, but they're there. And somebody's blood. But that was because that fucker walked up on me. Scared the shit out of me too.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Never a good idea to take a walk through a cemetery on a dark night. Never know who you might bump into. But he does make a valid point. Upstanding gentlemen, not the best ones to approach.
I still have a bullet hole in this head.
Just be thankful you were shot at and not shot. Otherwise, you'd be in the locker with the rest of them.
Well, I'm just glad I was taking my hat off when they shot me.
Well, it always pays to have good manners.
I don't like it when your experiments start learning shit, by the way.
I didn't know he could use a gun.
The fucker's got hands. You got hands, you knew how to use anything.
Well, this is true. The learning acceleration was a bit overzealous on my part. For which I apologize greatly.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I doubt our local police department / mayor will be as inclined. Oh, speaking of which, I need more dogs.
Living or dead?
Preferably living. The dead ones don't tend to chase things.
Well, those are a bit easier to get hold of. Actually, they're both easy to get hold of, because I can make them dead, but there's no point. You ain't wrestled a dog. You need to. Especially the feral ones. They're all sorts of fun.
Well, I don't suppose.
Oh, and learn how to modify your Gravekeeper when you get one. He's gonna love it.
Well,
unnatural human strength is always a benefit in the battlefield. That's what I call when I kill people. A battlefield. Might as well be the bloodbath afterwards.
Well, this is true. After all, you do tend to leave a little bit of a mess.
Well,
But,
I'm sorry they can't fucking regenerate and I can.
well, this is true. I do suppose that's their fault. Thankfully, at least your operations were a success.
Yeah, I think they were.
It's far easier to work on the living. They tend to heal much faster.
He says that. I just got lucky. My body decided to react positively to the chemicals placed within me. Or something like that. I don't know. Somehow I was able to regenerate. You know, after losing, you know, like 5 body parts. Don't want to mention which ones.
Well, just be thankful you were able to regenerate them.
Maybe you should inject me with a virus course. If you did, I wouldn't be able to do the shit that I do. And you wouldn't have the materials you need. And I'd have no paycheck. And I'd be dead. Which would be a bad thing.
And which one of these seems to be the downside?
Well, it's only a downside when I get next to a nice woman. And she tells me how cold I am. Of course, I have no intention of letting her say anything after that, but... yeah. No, you're right, nothing. Good jobs. Oh shit, speaking of which, I got one more duty if I feel so. I've got to cut this short so I can get back on the job.
Ah, yes, that's true. Well, you can thank me. Consider it a paid vague.
Well, it was awfully kind to meet all you nice folk out there. Now, my name is Charles Watson, and it was an honor to meet you.
Thank you again for joining us this evening.
Don't mention it.
I'm sure you know your way to the door.
That I do. And I'll do the honors of cutting your little technological device off. I don't see why you need them. Photography does about the same damn thing.
Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.